Okay. Now let's talk about Angel Reese, Chicago Sky. But before we get started, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Gertie Mac Show, taking y'all time to subscribe to my channel, liking and sharing my videos. I really appreciate all that. Now let's go.
You guys, if this meant a lot to you tonight, then make sure tomorrow means better. Tomorrow means more. The next day means more. Because we're talking in the one. We're only talking in ones. We said let's get this one tonight. Now we got to think about this one that's coming up. All right, it's about ones for us. Everything is about one, and we bring everything we got in that one. Okay, way to play together tonight. Let's make sure we move in that way the entire way through.
So Angel Reese and Chicago Sky finally end their 7-game losing streak. They blew out LA Sparks 92-78 right there on their home court. Angel Reese was out there balling and serving them up like a Waffle House waitress. She even shot a 3-pointer from way downtown Chicago on top of the Sears Tower building. Now, they also had Kennedy Carter back like child support. And everybody was saying, even the fans were saying, that you can tell the difference in Angel Reese playing when she has Kennedy Carter. Everybody had already been saying that Kennedy Carter is the spark plug for Chicago Sky. She is just not, I know people try to say controversy and all that, but she is a baller, shot caller, and she can play. Now, Angel Reese got another double-double cheeseburger. She got 24 points and 12 rebounds, but this is exactly the type of numbers that she has to put up for Chicago Sky to win, just like Aaliyah Boston with Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. Aaliyah Boston be putting up some good numbers, but when she doesn't, other people step up. And that was the really problem with Chicago Sky. Angel Reese putting up 13 points and 10 rebounds was not enough to get them a W if other players are not stepping up. But against LA Sparks, they really showed that, and you can tell Teresa Weatherspoon was elated and finally able to celebrate a win that was much needed. Now, people do be criticizing Angel Reese for not always doing post-game press conference, but she did do one this time, talked about their win that they really needed, and also talk about their being in the playoffs. I think right now they're still in the 8th seed, and they got to keep getting wins and wins and wins. Teresa Weatherspoon, like you told them, you got to get one. They got to take it one game at a time, and hopefully they can go for it in the playoffs. But y'all check out this video, Angel Reese post-game press conference.
And then last one for me, for you. We talk a lot about how you come from this winning pedigree, and right now there's obviously some trials and tribulations on that front. What do you think this moment right now, having to fight for a playoff spot, going through a losing streak, is teaching you that being at the top can't necessarily?
Yeah, I mean, nothing in my life has been easy for me, and knowing that I'm ready for this moment, obviously. So being able to just have a core group where we believe in each other, obviously we could have let this one slip tonight. And we could have let this one slip tonight, but we focused on the little things, the little details tonight, and we knew how much it meant. We said in the locker room before the game, play this game like it's your last. And we keep going into games like that with that mindset. I mean, the sky's the roof.
How do you feel, Kennedy?
Yeah. I feel good. It's good to just get up and down and get my legs back under me and be out there with the girls. It was fun, for sure.
Kennedy, you kind of flirted with a triple-double today, only a couple assists away and only a rebound away, and this is your first game back from a sickness. I mean, what is it? You kind of already answered it, but to just kind of be back on the court and as you got subbed out, the crowd gave you a standing ovation, just to know the type of impact that you've made here in Chicago, what does that mean to you?
For me, it means a lot. I haven't been at this place in this moment in my career, I don't think ever. So to feel that from not only our fans, but my teammates and my coaches, make me feel loved, make me feel valued. It's an amazing feeling, bro.
And then Angel, we've just seen you and Camilla both get really comfortable here in the second half, especially with the shooting range. You knocked down a 3 today.
Finally.
What does it mean to you to kind of see that shooting range expand slowly but surely here in the second half? And are you starting to get comfortable taking those outside shots and not just being around the rim?
Yeah, no, it's just a mental thing for me. I mean, I take these shots all the time. I work on them. I was in the gym last night shooting threes like all night, being able to be with my trainer, just doing that and just being able to continue to gain confidence. My teammates continue to tell me to keep shooting. No matter how many times I miss, break, anything, they always tell me to shoot it. And sometimes for myself, like, it's like, let me just go back to my advantage. And that's down low because I was dominating inside. But being able to stretch out, I think it helps my teammates. So I'm going to be whatever my teammates need me to do. And Mariah said, she said, I mean, because she passed it to me, so I guess I need more passes from Mariah.
Julia, Steven, and Chris, players only.
For both of y'all, we talked about spacing and just kind of how you guys have been building on that throughout the season. How did you feel, especially that third quarter today, maybe reflected how you want your spacing to look in the future and where you kind of want that to grow?
Yeah, I think we just went to our advantages and we dominated as best as we could. I think we started by just going back to our principles, inside out. And we finally followed the game plan on not just the offensive side, but the defensive side. We were handsy. We boxed out and rebound. We looked at our matchups, and going into the first half, we let a lot of people score. And just going into the second half, making sure we shut players down. So I think we just came together at the right time and just dominated. I'm really happy for this team because it's been a very long time for us that we came out and punched in the third quarter.
Steven?
Yeah, I have 2 questions for Kenny. Kenny, right? 15, 9, and 7 today.
You know what I was just looking at?
I got
I had 9 turnovers. I didn't even see that. I gotta do better. Yeah.
Yeah, but season 9 assists.
No, you didn't have 9
No,
turnovers.
you had 0 turnovers.
You had no turnovers. That's 9 total rebounds, girly.
Oh, I was about to say. She's just tired. I was about to say. I'm
I'm like, girl, I had 6. Don't do that.
I didn't see that extra. Okay.
So it's my job to let you know that 7 assists, season high, 0 turnovers. Can you just speak to the general space that you've been operating in? Obviously, coming back from sickness, but the general playing space that you're in?
I think I'm just trying to learn to play out my teammates. I think we have a lot of special weapons that we haven't even got unlocked yet. And so just playing off them, seeing where they're going to be at, ultimately unlocks my game. I'm not someone that always has to have the ball. So I can play off other people, and we're seeing that. So, yeah.
And then we spoke prior to the Olympic break about pick and roll. Feels like y'all been running more of it over this post-Olympic stretch. And what you have involved in Hands today, you saw a lot of attention with double teams and things like that. Can you just speak to the responsibility that comes with that, your ability to still play for yourself and others?
I love double teams. I love it. I think that the ball screens are something that I'm strong at. It's something that I'm good at. So when it comes to that situation, I typically know how to navigate it, find myself, and find my teammates. So what defenses are doing typically isn't nothing that I haven't seen. So it's just me just being patient, not trying to force it, and just make the correct read and the correct play.
Chris?
Hey, Angel and Kenny, for either of you, just can you describe the emotions just finally getting back into the workout, just finally shaking it up, just kind of having the positive emotions instead?
Even at halftime, it felt like a better feeling. Like, we hadn't had a halftime where we felt like there were emotions that were really high. And I was like, this is a good feeling, but we can't stop here. So it's been tough. It hasn't been easy. This 7-game losing streak was tough. I think we learned a lot about ourselves. Pressure breaks pipes, and I think that we came together and we fought for this one tonight. And if we're happy about this today and we're going to continue to be happy about this, we're not going to get better tomorrow. So we have to let this sink in just for the next couple hours, but look forward to Dallas on Sunday.
Sorry to talk about the future, but I love to do it. When you think about the future and you think about being a cornerstone with this franchise, how valuable is going through the mud? Like, is learning these lessons? Because a lot of times players talk about when they get to a title, like, that you need to try and fail. Yeah. So I'm curious how you think a losing streak like this could actually benefit.
It's so easy to just be on the high and not go through things. Like I said, I think adversity builds character, and we see who our character are in the locker room. Just being able to see how mentally tough we stayed together. And like I said, it wasn't easy. It was a lot of going back and forth, figuring things out, a lot of tears, a lot of emotions high, but knowing what the main goal is. And the main goal is to win and get to a championship and get to the playoffs. And I think that was everybody's goal here. And just knowing that, I think that's what's so special about this team. Our team is willing to do the little things to get to where our goal is. So I'm really happy for where we are right now. We needed that 7-game losing streak probably to humble us a little bit because we're feeling really good. And even though we're not the top team in the league, but we still are climbing. We were 12th. We were picked 12th. We have players on the team that some hadn't been in the league for a while. Some players that have never started in their lives. 2 rookies on the court that have never played in the league before. You have to realize what this mashup of this team is. We have a brand new head coach. Everybody on the coaching staff is new. Like, realize what we're made of right now, and just know we're coming.
So you see in that post-game press conference interview, you got Teresa Weatherspoon, Kennedy Carter, and Angel Reese. It's been a minute since you've seen all 3 of them together, and it's a sigh of relief for them to be able to talk without talking about losing. But people also point out the fact that Angel Reese's mother may be the reason why Angel Reese played the way she played, because her mother was in attendance. Now, maybe Angel Reese's mother need to be at all of the games if Angel Reese is going to be playing like that. But there was a good win for Chicago Sky, and like they really put up some numbers. They almost put up 100 ball like Caitlin Clark in Indiana Fever. But I know Teresa Weatherspoon was super happy that she was able to do a post-game interview without talking about losing again. Because if she had to talk about losing 8 games in a row, that wasn't going to be good because they had really been in a bad spot. But like she said, they need to take it 1 game at a time and focus on that. Win 1 at a time, and and keep their hopes alive for make sure they can secure that 8 seed in the playoffs. But y'all get in the comments, tell what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video, and follow my social media at GertieMac15. Holla.